Hold on, don't scroll. Let me ask you something quietly, from one soul to another. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why is this getting harder? You're eating less than you used to. Maybe you're walking a little more. Maybe the doctor's given you better numbers, but still, the weight clings. Your mind? A little slower than before. And your energy, it fades earlier each day. And maybe you haven't told anyone, but you feel it. That sense that your body is no longer listening. That no matter what you do, something inside feels stuck. If that's you, just pause with me. Take a breath. Because there's something gentle. Something honest. And yes, something deeply rooted in how the body really works, especially as we age. It's not a crash diet. It's not about starving. It's a rhythm. A quiet structure. A grace-filled return to your body's natural timing. It's called intermittent fasting. And one of the most gentle, powerful methods is something called the 16/8 approach, 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of mindful, nourishing eating. And when you align with it, something begins to shift. Your digestion eases. Your blood sugar calms. That stubborn weight? It starts to let go. And your mind clears. Not overnight. Not dramatically. But peacefully. Naturally. As if your body is saying, thank you. I remember how to feel good again. In this video, I want to walk you through what the 16/8 method is. Why it works especially well for adults over 50. And how it may just become the quiet, sustainable reset you didn't know your body was asking for. Not perfection. Not restriction. But peace, between you and your body, again. Part 1. What is intermittent fasting? So let's start with something simple. Intermittent fasting is not a punishment. It's not about skipping meals. It's not about suffering through hunger. And it's definitely not about shrinking yourself to fit into anyone's idea of what health should look like. It's about timing. That's it. The method we're exploring today is called the 16/8. That means, for 16 hours each day, you fast. You don't eat. You drink water, herbal teas, maybe some black coffee. Then, within an 8-hour window, you eat nourishing, beautiful meals. That might look like this. You start your first meal at 10 a.m., and you finish your last bite around 6 p.m. After that, your body rests. And here's the gift. During that resting time, your body does something miraculous. It begins to heal. Because when we eat constantly, our insulin, the hormone that manages sugar in the blood, stays high. That's great in your 20s. But with age, insulin becomes more sluggish. It gets tired. So when you fast, your insulin finally gets a chance to drop. And that opens the door for your body to use the energy it already has. Stored in your belly. In your hips. Around your organs. Fat that's just been waiting, patiently, for its turn. But it doesn't stop there. Your gut finally rests too. No more working overtime breaking down food every hour. Your cells clean house. Inflammation gently lowers. And for seniors, that rest is everything. As we age, digestion slows. Hormones shift. The rhythms that once ran smoothly begin to stutter. But when you eat during the day and fast through the night, you align with the sun. With your own circadian rhythm. It's like giving your body a quiet map again. A path it once knew by heart. So instead of fighting your biology, you begin to flow with it. Meals become intentional. Hunger becomes gentle. And energy starts to feel consistent again. No wild spikes. No crashes. Just calm. A beautiful kind of calm. And in that stillness, the body remembers, oh yes, I know how to take care of us. Part 2, 6 big benefits for seniors. 1. Mental clarity and brain health. Let's start with the mind. Because sometimes, it's not our knees or our hips. It's the fog, the confusion, the forgetting, the frustration of knowing you once remembered every detail, now searching for a word that used to come without effort. Brain fog is real. And for many seniors, it can be isolating. But here's the beautiful part: intermittent fasting actually gives your brain space to breathe. When you fast, inflammation in the brain begins to settle. And a molecule called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, starts to rise. It's like fertilizer for your neurons. It protects them. It helps grow new connections. It keeps your memory garden blooming, so that puzzles feel clearer. Names come back faster. And you feel a little more you again. 2. Weight loss and fat burn. Now, let's talk about something many carry silently. The slow, creeping weight that seems to gather around the belly. Even if you eat less, it stays. But the truth is, it's not just about eating less. It's about letting your body access the fat it's already holding. With the 16/8 method, your insulin drops low enough for that to happen. And when it does, your body doesn't panic. It says, "I've got what I need." And it starts to burn fat for fuel. Gently. No calorie counting. No punishing workouts. Just rhythm. You'll notice your clothes fit differently. You'll feel lighter. But most importantly, you'll feel strong. Not smaller. Just freer. 3. Diabetes risk reduction. Now here's a statistic that's hard to ignore: over 1 in 4 seniors today is pre-diabetic or diabetic. And for so many, managing blood sugar becomes a daily fear. A puzzle of medications, meals, and worry. But fasting gives your body a new tool. It stabilizes your insulin. It calms the sugar spikes. It doesn't just treat symptoms, it helps your body remember balance. Intermittent fasting helps your insulin work again, instead of fight. For some seniors, it means fewer crashes. For others, lower A1C numbers. And for many, it means peace of mind when they sit down to eat. 4. Reduces inflammation and pain. Inflammation is invisible. But it steals. It shows up in the way your knees ache when you stand. The way your back protests each morning. The way your hands feel stiff after folding laundry. Chronic inflammation is like static noise inside the body. But when you fast, that noise quiets. The immune system calms. Pain levels drop. Swelling recedes. And slowly, something returns: ease. Maybe you reach a little further in your stretch. Maybe you walk without thinking about each step. It's not a miracle. It's your body healing itself, the way it was always designed to. 5. Heart health support. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day. And over time, it works harder. Fasting gives it a break, too. Blood pressure drops. Bad cholesterol, LDL, goes down. Triglycerides ease. These aren't just numbers. They're years. They're walks you get to take. Grandchildren you'll dance with. Mornings you'll wake to see the sun rise, without medication reminders being your first thought. Intermittent fasting is not about vanity. It's about keeping your strongest muscle strong. 6. Longevity and anti-aging. And finally, the part that science is just beginning to fully understand. Fasting triggers autophagy. That's a big word. But it means something simple: your body begins to clean house. It finds damaged cells, tired proteins, misfiring parts, and clears them away. Like sweeping the corners of your home you forgot were dusty. That one act reduces your risk of Alzheimer's. Prevents cancer cell growth. Slows aging at the cellular level. You may not feel it happening, but when you look in the mirror, when you climb stairs without breathlessness, when you remember things without pause, you'll know. You've given your body what it longed for, time to renew itself. Part 3, How to start safely. If you're over 50 and you've been living with aches, medications, or shifting energy, please hear this clearly: you don't need to rush. This isn't a race. This is a rhythm. And your body, it's been through a lot. It deserves to begin gently. The first thing I want you to do is this: talk to your doctor. Especially if you're taking insulin, blood pressure meds, or anything that affects your energy, your heart, or your sugar levels. Not because fasting is dangerous, but because it's powerful. And your care team deserves to be part of this new chapter with you. Once you get the green light, start simple. Begin with a 12-hour fast. For example, eat your last meal by 8 p.m. and have your first bite the next morning at 8 a.m. You're probably already doing this on some days without realizing it. Then, when your body is ready, gently move to 14 hours. Then 16. What matters most is how you support yourself between the meals. Drink water, lots of it. Add lemon if you like. Sip herbal teas. Even black coffee, if your stomach allows. And when it's time to eat, feed your body like someone you love. Nourish it with colors, with fiber, with healthy fats. Think: a plate of grilled salmon, a handful of walnuts, olive oil over greens, roasted sweet potatoes. Whole foods. Real meals. No skipping. Because this isn't about starving. It's about giving your body exactly what it needs, but in the right window. In a way that respects your age, your organs, your rhythm. And along the way, listen to your body. If you're lightheaded, pause. If you're feeling strong, carry on. This is your practice. Your journey. And every hour you give your body to rest is an hour it thanks you in ways you may not even see yet. Part 4: Common mistakes and how to avoid them. You've come this far. You've made the decision to care for your body in a deeper way. And that's beautiful. But now, let's protect that decision. Because even with the best intentions, it's easy to make small missteps that can leave you feeling discouraged, or worse, unsafe. I want to walk you through 4 common mistakes that many seniors make when beginning intermittent fasting. And more importantly, how you can avoid them. Mistake 1? Skipping meals, then panicking. You fast all day. You feel good. But then, hunger hits like a wave. You rush to the fridge. And suddenly, you're eating too much, too fast, just to feel okay again. That's not fasting. That's stress eating in disguise. The fix? Plan your meals. Break your fast with something gentle, like a soup or smoothie, then give your body 15 minutes to settle. Follow with a balanced plate. Calm. Deliberate. Nourishing. Mistake 2. Not sleeping. Here's the truth most people forget: fasting is a form of healing. But healing takes rest. When you don't sleep, your hormones go off balance. You feel hungrier. More irritable. Your insulin rises, even if you haven't eaten. Sleep and fasting are a team. One clears your mind. The other clears your blood. So protect your bedtime like it's sacred. Turn the lights down. Put the phone away. Let your body know. It's safe to rest now. Mistake 3? Forgetting nutrients. This is a big one. Fasting isn't about eating less. It's about eating smart. Don't skip your protein. Don't forget your omega-3s. Don't leave out the iron, or the B12, or the calcium. Your body still needs building blocks to maintain muscle, repair cells, and protect your bones. Think: salmon, eggs, lentils, leafy greens, flax seeds. A small plate filled with power. Mistake 4? Rushing. Maybe someone online told you to jump straight into a 20-hour fast. Maybe you feel excited and want results fast. But hear me. You didn't get here overnight. And healing takes time. Let your body adapt. Let it trust you again. Fasting isn't a race. It's a rhythm. A relationship. Between you and your body. between nourishment and rest. So take your time. Stay steady. And trust the process. Part 5, a sample day for seniors. So what does a gentle 16/8 day really look like? It's not strict. It's not dramatic. It's slow, intentional, and peaceful. 7 a.m., you wake up. Breathe in the quiet. Sip a glass of warm water. Maybe step outside and feel the morning air. 10 a.m., your first meal. A bowl of steel-cut oats with crushed walnuts and fresh blueberries. Simple. Grounding. 2 p.m., lunch is your anchor. Grilled chicken. Greens kissed with olive oil. Roasted carrots with a sprinkle of sea salt. 5:30 p.m., a light dinner. A small bowl of lentil soup. A crisp salad. And a cup of warm green tea to close the day. 6 p.m., your fast begins. No food now. Just water. Maybe another walk. Maybe prayer. And rest. That's it. A day of nourishment, stillness, and rhythm. Your body remembers this. Absolutely. Here is your closing CTA, 58:0060:00, crafted with warmth, sincerity, and a gentle yet clear invitation to connect, subscribe, and return for more. It ends on a note of empowerment and quiet dignity, just as it should for this audience. Intermittent fasting isn't about restriction. It's not about punishment. It's about clarity. It's about calm. And most of all, it's about letting your body heal, on its own terms. It's a way of eating that respects your years, your wisdom, and your rhythm. So whether you're 55 or 75, whether you've been on this journey for a while, or you're just getting started, let me tell you this, you are not too late. You are right on time. If this video brought you peace, if it gave you a new perspective, or just made you feel seen, give it a like. And if you know someone else, your sister, your neighbor, your walking partner, who could use this quiet encouragement, share it with them. You never know whose life it might gently change. And of course, we'd love to have you stay close. So hit that subscribe button. Tap the notification bell too, so every time we post something new, something nourishing, something true, you'll be the first to know. We're here, every day, with content that honors the beauty of aging and the power of healing. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Take care of yourself. You are worth it.